Let's see if this is working. All right, cool. Live scene. Let's do it. Is that what we want? Probably not. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That will work. I'm just gonna share the window. All right. So I'm gonna just open some packs right now. This is on my packs only team, where we got some players to kind of, or we had some good pack up, good pack openings. We completed some missions, so now we have, we've had 100 packs or something to open. So I'm just gonna open them now. Diamond, Teoscar Hernandez is a new one. Helps with the Roger Dodger. So we'll share. Cool. I'll share it. I think other people have, so I'm gonna do it. I don't think anyone else is playing on OTP right now, so if anyone's, jonesing for some OTP content, I'm gonna deliver it. I think franchise goes on in an hour or so, so that's probably how long we're gonna go, because we're gonna be on franchise to stream later. We can sell that. I'll just take it by order. Close enough. I don't really want to open 80 packs right now. I'll open some. Maybe 10 more, 5 more. I don't know. 75 seems a good number. Not getting a lot of stuff here. Lots of duplicates, unfortunately. There's a diamond. Duplicate. Well, let's just quick sell it. We have that mission done. All right, we'll get down to 70, I think, and then I'll start. I want to do a couple things here today. Double gold. Hopefully some historical. Whoever's new on this account helps with It Follows mission in Detroit 2. And then Luke Rayleigh. Nobody's buying those, so quick sell it. And then we'll do one more. Alright. So this is my packs only team. So pretty much any card you get can only come from packs or missions that you get from opening packs and everything like that. We've had some good luck today, a little bit opening packs. We did enough to complete missions to get the Mark Pryor, the USC one, done. I mean, he's kind of fallen out of favor, but for this team, he works. It's not the greatest, but I think we have a full 102 plus rotation now in this team. We also ended up getting no one here. We did complete the mission to get us the Bryce Harper, who I slotted in for now. And then we pulled this Billy Hamilton, who I'm currently using. Hoping to utilize his stealing and his eye at the top of the lineup. Hopefully do some good things for this team. We're in silver right now. At one point we were in the Diamond League, but it's just not been good lately. But yeah, I mean, we have semi-packs. We can get more too. I don't really want to open them right now. That's kind of what we just started off as a little refresher thing. But on this packs with my team, I do play the 5L and 6L draft. We got knocked out of the 6L, unfortunately, just before I came on. So we made it to the quarterfinals, or the fourth. It was the fourth round of the quarterfinals, I think so. So we'll sign up for the 6L tomorrow. And so what I wanted to do is do a draft of the 5L. Been having a real good last couple days with these tournaments. Let's see, I enter as many as I can. We were able to win the 6L last night, and then the 5L this morning, for kind of like a 2 consecutive wins there. I was hoping for 3. I don't know when we got knocked out. I'll take a look, but I think we made. Oh no, we got sweat in round 3. That's fine. We got. Was that 5 standard packs? No, 2 standard. Right, win one round is 2, so 5 standard packs. And then 8, 15, 40, and 75. 5 standard packs for a couple of rounds ain't bad. So yeah, we've been on a pretty good run, kind of until then, but winning just 2 of those, you get like 4 points or something for finishing, for winning it in the laptop hound standing. So that's gonna help to hopefully the 5L and 6L have been kind of a goal of mine for this month at least. Try and get those I think 20 packs for winning like the most points. So we'll see. We're gonna drop the 5L. 1914. There's not a lot of home runs. I don't really care about this. This one, lefties are a little bit favored. I don't care about it too much. I'm not a big park factor guy. In these little tournaments, Podsednik. It was a very good start. These other cards, I don't know if I'll use. The George Bell is interesting, but probably not for this tournament. So yeah, we start off with a really good outfielder, and we have a really interesting round here. I mean, there's Bill Hall. I don't care about Void K in this era, but I am BABIP and Gap is nice. There's Connie Day, who's got the BABIP and the Gap. Doesn't have the eye, but he can also play second base and third. Bill Hall can play like everywhere, and then Ozzie Smith's interested too. Some of him is wasted on the Avoid K, but he does have BABIP and eye, and that defense is pretty crazy. Base run is good too. So I'm gonna go Ozzie Smith and Bill Hall here. I would like Kanye Day. Mike Paul's also a decent starter, but I'd like more control there. Tim Anderson would have been nice. He could maybe platoon with. He's better against. I might take him just because I'm not seeing much else here. I might go McAleer just because of his defense, and then there's Sherdell, who's got good ratings for this tournament. I think I could probably get a better outfielder than McAleer, so I'm actually going to go Sherdell and Tim Anderson, just to kind of have that other shortstop that can just come in and hit real hard. And then some interesting pitching options here. Also, I see Stuffy McInnis, who we're definitely going to take. Obviously, the Avoid K's lost, but this BABIP Gap combo's really good in this era. Bill Joyce is one I like, but I don't know if I want to take him over one of these pitchers or even Brock Holt. I feel like Brock Holt's really interesting. I'm kind of having a really solid draft in terms of like who's available, but I can only take 2 guys at a time. Lefty or Cormier or Holt or Joyce. That's a hard one. I think Joyce's defense is just not there. Holt. I mean, Bill Hall, I plan on playing probably at second base. We do need a third baseman. But I kind of want to grab one of these pitchers here. And lefty, I mean, the P-BABIP and stamina are good. I don't care about P-BABIP, but I'm going to take lefty here just because he's got that stamina for this era, I think. Alright. Librant is similar, so he might be my next starter. Castro is a catcher I really like, and yeah, Castro is, I think, a definite because 1914 catcher defense isn't going to matter really. And it's between Librant probably and Mike Young. Young, I think, can work here. The home runs are probably not going to be prevalent, but he might be fine. Baumholtz is a guy I like too against righties. And I do need like a good defensive center fielder here. This one's a hard round. I think I would take Baumholtz. I like having that defense. Speaking of defense, there is Jeff Mathis. I think his profile actually works pretty good for this era. And even though framing doesn't matter much, I think he can still be a good platoon with Castro. DeJesus is decent, and he's got good defense. Paul O'Neill, also a solid option. Obviously, very much a platoon guy. Elmer Myers, no. Carter, no. So I think it's between 2 of Mathis, O'Neill, and DeJesus. I think I'm gonna go with let's see, he's got what, 88 and 107 BABIP Gap, and he's got 79 and 109. But he's got the defense, and he can play against lefties if he's gotta. I think I'm gonna go Mathis and DeJesus. It's hard to pass up that Paul O'Neill, but I think DeJesus, just if I need him, he'll fit more spots. I think I'm gonna add some pitchers here, and Andy Hansen with his big control. Lance Johnson's interesting as a center fielder, but we did get Baumholtz, so I think we'll have to pass on him. Mule Watson is a guy I like for this era, so we're just gonna go Mule. Plus his name is Mule. Why not? This isn't a great round. Pena at second base, maybe. Yeah. Not the greatest, but it's an option. Ferrara. Oh, man. Walton Cruz. Otis Clymer. Maybe. No defense. Bachman, no control. Perez. No Babbitt. Baker, nothing. Pierce. Not much. Oh, man. Favor. I think I have to just go with Perez, maybe. I don't know. It's kind of just a lost round. Harley Payne, Lamar Hoyt. Lamar Hoyt is definitely the guy I want here. Eisenreich. Yeah. There's Payne, though. And Payne's got a decent bat. But I have 3 starters, and I'm about to get another pitcher already. So I'm just going to go Eisenreich. Marco Estrada, I think is going to be good here. Add another pitcher. Neil Tyson, second base, shortstop, sort of defender. I could see it. Bueno. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be done with pitchers probably already, but at this point, it's like I have my team. I think mostly. This Langford card is really good for here. His defense sucks, but there's Greg Litton. Nah. Eric. What was that? Jobu Rum Company, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Yeah, there's not a lot of action going on right now, so I figured I would stream a little bit. I think Franchise is streaming at 11, where I'll be playing a game, so my plan is just to stream a little bit and raid into him. I don't know. I don't want an 8th pitcher here, but I might do it. This, I just kind of look for a defensive. I'll say Jury. That's fine. But yeah, welcome in, Joe Rum Company, and thank you for the follow again. Really appreciate it. We are streaming here, doing a couple of things that should hopefully be pretty exciting. Well, maybe exciting. It is to me, at least. But this is just so yeah, I think a lot of people use the middle relief. I don't know the exact reason. I mean, I do it sometimes too. The AI seems to like know when to use your better guys. So I think that's like nice. We sold a card, Catfish, for 9,000. Nice, not bad. I think all the middle relief, it kind of uses the guys in the right order, and you kind of just don't have to set anything up. So that's why I think people do it. I feel like I have success doing it or not doing it. Lately, I've been in my perfect drafts. The 5L I do a little bit more with, but like more modern ones, I kind of just let the CPU do everything except the strategy, and it's been working. I don't want a ninth pitcher on this team, but this round is just terrible. The silver round, it's like I lose out on a good player. The best players are probably Greinke and Stanton, but I don't want another pitcher. We already have two good catchers. Molinix is an option. I don't think we have a good third baseman, actually. Yeah. We just gotta make it work. 3 innings and then not actually. Was everyone else tired in your bullpen? Or did he just randomly go? That's the only thing that I could think of is just everyone else was tired and they just used him, but who knows? I want Hoyt in there. And for the 5L, I do set everyone in middle relief just because nobody's usually better than anyone. Plus, it's a weird sort of era with bullpen usage. Like, it's not gonna. I don't think it uses closers and stuff properly. So, mid relief, it's just gonna throw someone in there. But ideally, these guys go 9 inning anyways. So, that's kind of the thing. So my lineups here, I kind of like to go by position. So I got Castro for against righties, and Mathis backing up. McInnes is going to play against both. Bill Hall at second base. Pena backing up, I think. Molinix, I guess. Third, we'll have Ozzie Smith and Tim Anderson. Left field's interesting. Center field's interesting. All these are kind of interesting because I have a lot of guys. Like, I think Langford's good, but I don't think we can have some of these guys out. So Baumholtz, Podsednik, and Eisenreich, with Langford sort of backing up here because his defense is not that good. DeJesus as well. So I think we have way too many outfielders. But sometimes that's what happens in these old style 5L. You just kind of draft players and then you're like, oh well, I guess I can't use them. But it'll work. Then I like to kind of sort by eye first. So Ozzie Smith will lead off. And then I think if I go like my best hitter next, I think Castro would be it. But you can make cases for Podsednik and Eisenreich too. I think Podsednik actually, no, I'm not going to use him to steal much. I'm going to have Podsednik lead off though. We'll go nice solder card. Hall's pretty good here. Go Hall, Castro, Eisenreich, McInnes, Baumholtz, and Molinix. Or maybe we'll do this. Yeah, this is Laptop's morning draft, the 5L, instead of 1914. I'm pretty happy with this lineup at least. So we'll see. I won the 5L this past morning, so that was fun. So we're trying to repeat, but obviously we're going to have some competition there. So good luck to you, Jobu. We got Mathis. I think Castro. I mean, we could use Castro against both, but I think Mathis is probably a better option. Assuming not a lot of home runs are hit. Hall will play against both. Molinix against both. And then I think I'm going to use Anderson here. just to get his bat in there. And then Ozzie Smith as a defensive sub. Eisenreich will still play. But here we don't have a lot of good defenders. So I think maybe Bill Hall. There's Langford, who's decent. We could use Hall in left field and then maybe play Pena. Or even, let's try that. We'll go that, and then Hall in left. And Langford back up. And then in center, we'll use DeJesus, Baumholtz, and Pacenik. And then let's fill in these guys. It's just kind of a Pacenik, Hines, Dave Parker, Gaetti, Buckner, McFarland, Fleet, Branson, and Scrub shortstop. That's gonna do well. That lineup's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I can see it doing well. My team is probably gonna struggle with lefties, but I don't. I mean, we have McInnes, Hall, Anderson, Mathis, Eisenreich, who's okay. That should be interesting. Wilberwood, Otto Hess, Joe Niekro, Scott Olson. Yeah, I mean, 3 lefty starters as well. I hope I don't play in the first round, to be honest. I don't think my lefty team can do that much. We're gonna go Mathis, McInnes, Hall, Anderson, Eisenreich, Pena, DeJesus, Molinix. No, Molinix. 7. I don't like this line. We could go Geechee Meredith at third base, but his defense is terrible. We'll keep it at this. For strategy, I don't actually have a preset strategy for my 5L or like the old era, so I just kind of do it manually each time, which I don't know why. Kind of like to go a little bit lower than Special Kevin. Thank you for the raid. I think this is the first time you're raiding over here. I'm gonna give you a shout out though. I appreciate the raid, bringing over 11. Let's go to my stream manager. That didn't work. I never know how to do these things. There we go. There you go. There's a shout out. Thank you for the raid, Special Kevin. We did pull a few things on my packs only team. We pulled the Billy Hamilton, the 102 Billy Hamilton, and ended up using him. And thanks for the follow as well, Special Kevin. Are you OTP? OTP? Do you stream OTP? And then yeah, I pulled the Billy Hamilton, the 102 Billy Hamilton, and then ended up getting a perfect pack. And from a mission that he completed, we completed a couple more mission. We ended up getting the Mark Pryor, like the 102 Mark Pryor from that mission, and also completed the Los Angeles Dodger PT Elite by pulling a Mookie Betts, a live Mookie Betts. We pulled 2 live Mookie Betts in packs, so not the greatest on the second one, but it was 20,000 perfect points at least. So now we're sitting at 70 packs and 39,000. So, you know, the Hamilton's a bit outdated, but but he's going in my lineup, and he has 3 stolen bases in the first game or two. So we'll see how that works. But yeah, trying to rebuild the White Sox. I wish you luck there. It's the old timey Billy Hamilton slide and Billy from like the 1800s, early 1900s, which the stolen base rules were weird back then, so he got credit for a lot of stolen bases that weren't actually stolen bases in today's game. For those who don't know, like if you tagged up or something, or advanced on some kind of play, they give you a stolen base, which wouldn't be in today. So he ended up with like hundreds of stolen bases, 100+ stolen bases in a lot of seasons. But today's game, I don't think he would be near that much. Probably about, I don't know, 50 or something. Hit and run for this era, I like it a little bit more up. I don't like bunting. Kick him out of the hall. Yeah, I mean, he's still a really good player. One of the seasons he had, I was actually talking with Franchise Time Machine, who we're going to be raiding into after this. I was talking to him earlier about it, and he, because he's creating a new game with some old players and stuff. But one of the seasons that Billy Hamilton had that I think we were using for his new game, his season, one of the seasons, he had a 521 on base percentage. So the dude could get on base. Now, whether the steals were legit or not, that's a different story. But I mean, it makes sense at least that, if you advance a base because of your base running is that good, then I mean, I guess it makes sense. But this is kind of what we like to do. I don't actually know if the shifts work in these eras, because like if you start a base game, like all the shifts and stuff are banned, like they're not used. That's more of a modern thing. I don't know in Perfect Team if they ban shifts, but usually, I mean, you put them all up. Hook starting pitchers, I go up. Levers and stuff, I usually leave the same. We're not really using a lot of pinch hitters. We could, but I don't always like setting them up, so we'll just submit that. There's also other things we could do, but with this one being a 1914, it's kind of, I don't know. We won with these strategies today, so it worked once at least. Okay, so that was our 5L draft. We have a couple more things we can do here. I think what I want to get into next is kind of the fun little part that I like doing in Perfect Team. Well, one of the fun things. So the main thing that I do and I like to like broadcast out there is like the data collection I do, how I can kind of make it simple to do for just anyone who wants to do it. So I have video on my YouTube, just AW Gaming, which talks about just kind of building your first kind of stats, data collecting sort of stats analysis sort of thing. Should be in the VODs as well. But yeah, that's kind of the first thing I like to do. For anyone else who knows me, I like to change up my logos a lot. Mostly I do it based on holidays and things like that. Yesterday, I did switch my logo over to sort of an American, sort of an Uncle Sam B, just for, new president inauguration and everything like that, kind of keeping with the times. We did have a logo for the 2000s week last time, and then we had a New Year's, we had a Christmas, we had like a Pilgrim Bee for Thanksgiving, and we just kind of switch it up with each holiday. So next month we'll probably have like a Valentine's Bee, that sort of thing. I also it's also, it's hard because there's the Valentine's, but it's not all of February, so it's like, what do I do for it? And I mean, I did think of like a Martin Luther King Day celebration one, but I don't know. I don't know what it would shoot out in AI, and I don't want anything to be offensive or anything like that. So we'll kind of see on that. But the way I get all my logos is I use AI. I use Copilot mainly, Microsoft's AI program, to kind of create logos. And so I thought it would be a fun idea to kind of make a logo in general. It's probably not one I'm going to use, but maybe if there's any ideas, because 2010's week, is that this week? It is 2010's week, isn't it? Yeah, so everything's set in the 2014. I don't know what a 2010's um, sort of vibe would be. I'm trying to think, and I don't know. Like I feel like with like the 2000s week, I had a bee with like headphones and a boom box and stuff. I feel like that makes sense for 2000s, but what would 2010s week be? I'm not sure exactly, but we can maybe come up with some ideas. Obviously, we only had this one sort of up for the inauguration day today, um, but we can definitely change it. So, I mean, if anyone watching has any ideas, I'm definitely open to some kind of ideas to make a bee into a 2000s sort of icon or something like that. Um, I just don't know. Like, I don't feel like there's a prevalent music scene or anything like that in the 2010s. It's kind of all just sort of random, and I don't think I could make like a. I mean, I don't. Maybe I could do like a K-pop one because I feel like that kind of started becoming popular in the 2010s. Um, so this is Copilot. Um, I assume I can share this link in the chat here. This is what I use. Oh, no, 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 wrong place. So this is what I use to make my AI logos. Microsoft Copilot. Um, it's usually pretty. It makes pretty good logos. The text will cause issues. As you can see here, I have the. It says. I mean, you can't see it. The bees, um, kind of like a belt buckle, sort of. The. It's not like. I mean, you can't see it anyway, so it doesn't matter. But a lot of times it will make bees with an extra e or something like that, or it'll add random numbers places. So you kind of have to refresh the logo a couple times and find the one that you're really looking for. But so haven't heard any suggestions yet, but we can still have some coming in. So I think what I might try and do is make sort of a K-pop bee for 2010's week, and someone can tell me if that makes sense or not. But I mean, I feel like Gangnam Style and stuff like that was coming over in the late 2010s or mid 2010s or something. I don't even know, but that could work. I'm just kind of at a loss for what kind of new logo, and it's not going to last for that long, just over the week. And then we'll probably get into the Valentine's Bee soon after. So pretty much what I do is I will just put in like baseball logo with a, and for this we're gonna put like a K-pop B for a team called the Bees. And I put it in quotes just to hopefully get it to recognize this is the name of the team. And it's not always correct, but we'll see what it spits out here. You can see on here my bunch of attempts to get a logo that I wanted. But yeah, this is not maybe exactly what I wanted. We do have some nice like Korean logos here. So then I have to think of like, okay, it's maybe going in the right direction, And this is kind of cool. I don't know I don't know if it's correct in Korean, but that would be really cool to sort of have that. Um, Especially where we're in Perfect Team, we're getting like the KBO cards and everything. It's kind of cool to sort of be, no be pun intended there, um, sort of go along with that as well. So we can change this. We can just cool K-pop be, maybe more not like a super anime style sort of be. I don't know. But I do this for lots of my teams. That one sort of took the K-pop element off of it. So K-pop B in a suit, dancing, sort of get that Gangnam Style sort of vibe. And so it's usually pretty quick. Um, the only issue here is I'm kind of losing that K-pop style. Which I don't want to lose that. In Korean, it gives you, like, if you sign in, it gives you like 15 attempts to do it, and it does it quickly, but you can keep doing it and it just does it slowly after that. So I feel like it's just not kind of, I mean, this, I guess it's kind of close, but I don't know what it's trying to say here. Unless Basile is B in Korean. So what if we, so it did have the K-pop B. It started doing that pretty nicely at first, so maybe we can try a couple more of those. Because I liked what it was doing with like the Korean flag and even the Korean wording. Um, but like it's not, A is not A is not perfect, obviously. Some of these are not bad though. Not knowing what B is in Korean might hurt though. Because I could just be putting up random Korean words. Like that one's kind of interesting. Like the text and stuff is kind of weird. But we can take this stuff off. Like if I go back to kind of this style, the first ones we did. That's not the first ones we did. Okay, there they are. Like these are pretty interesting. Like I do like this one. I mean, obviously these numbers and stuff are weird. I don't know if this is the right words for bees in Korean. If it is, it's really cool. If not, I'm just kind of playing with it. You can even like change or hope to change their emotion, so you can do like an angry K-pop bee. I don't know how that'll work out, but sometimes I do angry to make them look cooler. Like I think I did an angry Santa for the so he was just kind of cool Santa going like that for Christmas time. So yeah, we get more kind of angry, but we're losing a little bit of that K-pop or Korean side. So maybe we want to go with a different direction with our next logo. So maybe we can look up, 2010s icons or something like that. Pop culture moments, some random website. Lady Gaga, the hide your kids, hide your wife would be interesting. Instagram is founding. We could do a bee taking a selfie or something like that. That actually might not be bad. Frozen. So I think that actually isn't a bad idea. So we'll go with a bee taking a selfie for a team called the Bees. Let's see what it gives us. So, you got to play around with it and just find what you like. I mean, some of those logos that we did do were not bad at all. Like, I would use some of those, but I didn't feel like they gave me a good 2010s vibe. I didn't feel like they gave me like a little cutesy Korean sort of vibe, which not bad. If it was like Korean week, then sure. But with 2010s week, I feel like it didn't give me a good vibe. I do like this logo. That was actually kind of cool. This one would be cool if it had the B spelled right, which we had talked about. This one, let's do like a bee in sunglasses taking a selfie. So where do you save the logo to which folder? I just have it in like my downloads folder, so I'll show you what I do after I find a logo. This one, I don't know what this little thing under the hand is, but that one's kind of cool. It's got a little baseball phone case. I might use that one. I'm going to go through maybe one or two more tries. But yeah, I mean, honestly, you can save the logo to whatever folder you want. I think I just have mine in the downloads folder just because it's the easiest to access. Yeah, this one doesn't want to have any of the, I mean, has some cool logos, but none of them are spelled right. So unless I find one here good, I'm going to go with that one over there. Unless we want to add something to this, I don't know. This one's not taking a selfie. This one has 3 eyes. This one says the team. We can get rid of some of this, but what is he? I don't know what this thing is. It's supposed to be a baseball bat with a glove on it or something. It's not bad though. The BEIs. With a backwards ball cap. Taking a selfie. I just like to ad lib different things, and it usually will give me the correct sort of stuff, but a lot of these don't have baseball hats or anything like that. Do we have a winner right there? I feel like that's very 2010s. We can take care of some of these weird symbols. Yeah, I like that one. That one I think came out really well. And I feel like that captures a good 2010s vibe. So what I like to do is I copy the image, and then I go to a website called remove.bg. And so this site here, I control V, or paste the image I just copied in, and it will remove the background for me. And now you can also erase stuff. So I'm going to erase these random symbols here. And then there's like a sort of blob over here. I feel like maybe I took some too much off of it. No, that's actually fine. There's like this blob here too, which I mean, if you get it close enough, then usually, yeah, like, I mean, you're not going to be able to notice too much when it's actually said and done, but I think that's pretty good. And so then you can exit out of there and you have your logo here. You just download it. You can download the HD version of it. If you sign in to the removed.bg, you can do it like one time. So if I download it, it will just go straight to my downloads folder. See my downloads folder with a bunch of different logos here. And then what I can come and do is I'll go to my team and go to customize team design. And then you go to advanced settings and you can select a logo from there. And so this already has my downloads folder. I'll come down to 76, which is the last one, and then load it in. And you have your logo right there. You can have these two. You can do these in AI. I usually don't mess with them. I do have a cap logo for one of my teams. But yeah, and so now you okay it, and your logo's changed. And so that's our 2010s B. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, usually on my teams called the Bs, which are just my main team and my packs only team, we will switch those, no, not tournaments. I mean, we could do tournaments. We will switch those logos around. So just a fun little thing that I like to do, just keep things fresh. Go with the holidays, or you can kind of just, if you just want to change your logo, just kind of a fun thing to do. We have, like I said, we have the same one here. And so, like I see here, I did find this sort of AW with a B. That will be that's my cap, my jersey logo, which shows up in your cap and your jersey here, depending on how you customize things and whatnot. So that's just kind of an interesting thing you can do. This was also AI created. It's a little harder, I feel like, to find more simple logos, but it's not too bad. And this will go to 76, and you can name them whatever. So we'll have that one here now. That one's changed. We'll go ahead and submit, which hopefully should take it. And we have our new 2010s logos for the week. So B taking a selfie. Looks like he's about to get hit by a baseball or something. Yeah, feels real 2010s. I like it. But yeah, it's kind of hard to get like a more cap logo or something. You can just kind of do V logo or something like that. Maybe like a simple V logo and see what it like spits out. But I don't know. It's not always the best with this. I mean, like, yeah, simple, like a simple baseball team logo with a B. I think it would make something way too complicated. So I don't know the exact prompts I would want to have for doing something like that. This could work, and I could just be saying random stuff right now, but or you could use, a more, yeah. So like these are just kind of like baseball team logos, and they just add a random word. So it's kind of hard. you could even do like a baseball cap logo with a B on it or something. I think that's how I got my last one, and it gave me like an actual picture of a baseball cap, and I just kind of had to remove the background around it. So yeah, it did something like this. It gives you an actual hat, and then you can go ahead and try and like remove all the background around it and use that sort of image as a cap logo, and you can kind of see it on a hat and how it looks, which is interesting. I mean, I like this one. This one's pretty cool. But then you would just do the same thing here. You would go to your advanced settings and your ball cap logo or jersey logo, which jersey logo you could put, you know, where am I looking at? Text like yellow and black jersey style text that says bees or something like that. And you could even get like, sort of jersey text across the front. So there's a lot of options on using AI, and that's kind of what the main focus of this stream was, just because it's something that I use daily. But see, you have these different things here, and you can remove the background. I mean, this one kind of looks weird, but you can remove the background around it, use this sort of bees thing on the front of your logo, similar to this. I mean, it obviously has a jersey, but you could remove everything around it probably pretty carefully. Just for an example, we can go into here. If we remove the background, it will remove all the yellow, as you can see. And so what then you would need to do to get what you want exactly is going to be pretty difficult. Takes a pretty sure hand, but you probably want to like do something like that. And then you can remove like everything else on top. But I do love this website. I'm in some sim leagues. I don't know if anyone's heard of the PBE, where you kind of create your own player and you can make different graphics and stuff. And this is a tool that I use to like cut around player graphics, so you can get the picture, and then you can add any background that you want. So you can see here, I mean, I did kind of mess up this a little bit, but the nice thing is you can restore like what was gotten rid of. Hopefully. So that looks a little bit better. It's a little bit off, but when you see it on a jersey, like on a fake jersey, it might not be too bad. You can then come in, get rid of some of this stuff. I accidentally took out some of that. Sometimes it helps to take off the magic brush. But it usually does okay. And you're not going to see the bottom of it here, but that's kind of, yeah, no problem. Yeah, I think it's a fun thing to do. It's pretty simple. You just kind of need a PC, and an internet connection. I mean, that's really all you need for this. But I mean, look at this. I feel like this is a pretty nice sort of logo to go on the front of a jersey. So you can just do the same thing here. Download it to your file. This one's now going to be 77. And if we go to advanced settings and jersey logo, we can now come down to 77, load that one up, and we have that on our jersey. So kind of a cool little thing. I think we can change. I thought we could change like where it's at, but maybe not. So yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of customization that you can do. There is like jersey creators out there and everything that you can do that will probably be better. And you can still use this logo on the jersey creator, so it gives you the thing in the bottom right there, the template. So I don't know the exact website. OOTP jersey creation. This seems like it would be helpful. OOTP uniform maker. Nope. What am I looking at? There's a link somewhere, right? Probably have to download it. But there are jersey creators that you can do, and you can use these logos that you create via AI or however you create. If you just do it manually, then more power to you. But yeah, it's a lot of fun to do, just sort of making up these different logos. You can change them up as much as you want to, and just kind of have fun with it. And if you just find one that you really like, then that could be your logo forever if you really want it to be. I had a bees logo that I used almost the whole time before I decided, I'm going to just kind of randomly switch it up. But currently we're in the gold season with our new logo. So let's see how this one will do. I think I've won 3 tournaments with the old logo, so maybe not the best time to change the logo, but I feel like we had to do it for 2010's week, right? That's going to be the last sim of the night. I'm going to see if Franchise Time Machine is online. Which I believe he would be by about now, yeah. Alright, so I'm going to raid y'all over to Franchise Time Machine. I hope this was interesting. Just sort of seeing what I like to do as far as AI logos and things like that. No matter what your team is, there's usually some kind of logo you can find online. Using AI, there's probably more in-depth AI programs that you can use, or maybe even ones that you pay money for, to maybe create even more. Like there's some limitations on the Copilot, like for 2000s week or something. I tried putting it, or 90s week. One of those I tried putting in like a bee that looks like Britney Spears, and I was like, no, sorry, you can't do that. But yeah, so if you're interested in doing something like this, definitely play around with it. Also, you can reach out to me on Discord, or I am in the main OOTP Discord. I have my own that's linked somewhere on my profile, something like that, which it's not really set up, but you can join that. But I do like talking to people about logos or data or things like that. So definitely hit me up. But other than that, it was a fun time streaming. Thank you again to Special Kevin for the raid. And I'm going to get you over to Franchise Time Machine, where he's going to be playing a game night tonight with me, I believe. So I don't know if I'm going to be on like Mike or anything like that, but I would assume so. So again, thank you. I'm going to raid you over there. I'm going to start the raid. Oh, what did I do? I'm going to start the raid now. And yeah, definitely say hello to me if you come by me, or if you play me in tournaments or anything like that. So have a good night, everybody, and thank you again. So it should raid over in about 5 more seconds.